I basically feel that the Los Angeles Chargers going into next season are going to do some wonderful things. Some wonderful things. As we get into day 8 of 31 days of football, we are now on to the Los Angeles Chargers 2023-2024 season. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to dive right in. Obviously, last season, it really wasn't too bad. I mean, Herbert was injured, but he still balled out. He still showed up. He still had grit, heart, determination, something that a lot of those quarterbacks on those teams didn't have last year. And that's why the Chargers were able to make it to the postseason, even though they lost by 1. But, hey, they still made it. Speaking of that specific game, it was a wild-card game. They lost against Jacksonville by 1. 1-point game. Who knows what would have happened if the Chargers would have won that game and moved on. But over into the regular season, obviously they beat the Raiders, lost against the Chiefs, another close game, lost against the Jaguars. In a sense, it would look like the Jaguars had their number, but I just can't say that in a 1-point game, even though they had beat them early in the year 38-10. Herbert and company beat the Texans. They beat the Browns. They beat Denver. Lost to the Seahawks. Beat Falcons. Lost to San Francisco in what you could say is another close game. Lost to the Chiefs. Another close game. 3-point game. Won against the Cardinals 25-24. Lost against the Raiders. They beat Miami 23-17. They beat Tennessee 17-14. Beat the Colts. Beat the Rams. Lost to Denver, which I think, Denver had that little weird thing going where they were like coming close to teams and close to beating them and costing people money on their parlays. But hey, it's another close loss. But that was last year, And moving on to this year, let's look at the schedule. What do we have here? Obviously, they're going to start off week 1 against the Dolphins. Week 2, it's going to be against the Titans. Week 3 against the Vikings. Week 4 against the Raiders. Week 5 is going to be a bye. Week 6 is going to be against the Cowboys. Week 7, Kansas City Chiefs. Week 8 is going to be against the Bears. Week 9, the Jets. Week 10, the Detroit Lions. Week 11, Green Bay. Week 12, Baltimore. Week 13 is going to be Patriots. 14, Broncos. Week 15 is going to be the Raiders. 16 against the Bills, which this game is going to be on Peacock, which I'm probably going to have to get that for you guys. I don't have Peacock. I have everything else but Peacock. More money I got to spend for you guys, but hey, just is what it is. After that, it's going to be Denver, and then, of course, Kansas City again for Week 18. Preseason, they're going to be playing the Rams on Saturday, August 12th, the Saints on August 20th, and then San Francisco August 25th. So that'll be the start of the preseason for those guys. I'm going to be honest. This schedule does look a little rough. It does look a little rough. In the beginning, I do think they may have it okay. Miami's going to be tough. Tennessee, I'll probably give them that one. Minnesota's going to be tough. Raiders, I wouldn't sleep on them. Garoppolo's over there now. He's going to look to making a name for himself. He's got the experience to do so. Dallas is going to be tough. Kansas City, definitely going to be tough. Bears, shaky. Jets, toss-up. Lions, I think that's definitely going to be a game. Green Bay, they'll probably take that one. Baltimore, it's going to be a good one. Patriots, they'll probably take that one. Denver, I'll give it to the Chargers. The rematch between the Raiders, once again, that's going to be another, who figures who out first, who watches enough tape. Bills, obviously I'm taking my Bills Mafia. You guys know how that goes. Denver again, and then KC. So, yeah, it's definitely tough as far as, I would say, midway through. But we'll see if Herbert can pull it off. He did last year, made it to the postseason. I think that he can again, and I'll be looking forward to it.